Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody out there on YouTube and Twitch, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. I truly hope you are doing as exceptionally well as I am today. Thankful for all of you being here. Really quick, if you're on YouTube, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything but a few seconds of your time. Lets the algorithm know these live streams may actually be worth watching. There you go. I did the thing. If you're on Twitch, check to see if you have a Twitch Prime sub. It is a byproduct of you having Amazon Prime combined with your Twitch account, and it bursts this beautiful creation called Prime Gaming. You get a free sub every, I believe it's 30 days, to your streamer of your choice, but it does not auto-renew. So you may have used it once and then never used it since, and, you know, Daddy Bezos is just taking all your money, so you may as well make him pay some of it. But we appreciate you guys so much for being here. Seriously, my family and I are really grateful to have the community that we have here. And, man, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it grows over the next little while. I've been really putting some effort in behind the scenes, and the whole month of March, I really focused on just putting out a ton of content in the long form world and vertical as well. Vertical will continue to stay one a day. Long form is going to move down to 2 per week instead of 3. But the reason for that is because I want to, instead of taking like 6 hours of video, I want to increase it slightly to 9 hours of video. And in order to do that, you do the math. I was spending 18 hours before doing long form video. That's what I still have time wise. So I'm going to go down to 2, but it's going to be much, much, much better content. It's not just going to be some of the stuff that I've just kind of had to slap together for the sake of putting out a video. So looking forward to seeing what you guys think of that. I'm really just trying to figure out how to serve you guys content that's worth every minute of your time. It's something I take very seriously. So thank you so much. Paper Plate Enjoyer, Coffee, and Woosty. Good to see the 3 of you today. And anybody else is here as well. Appreciate you being here. So we are going to be in technically hours 5 to 6, I think, of being queued for Wrecking Ball. Here, not immediately. I'm just gonna go check really quick. What's wrong, honey?
No, nothing.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So Rach, with you asked about this yesterday. I forgot. I never told you. Because you're a moderator, you're exempted from all that. So you can send as many messages as you want. Yeah, exactly. When is Subnautica VR? Never, if I can help it. I am mistaken. Welcome back. I love that little dinosaur. It's so cute. What's up? Let's try that again. What's up, Dustin? Good Lord. I think I just had a stroke. Dustbin. Yeah, now your new name is Dustbin. Sorry, buddy. Let me look at my stats. We're going to go to Wrecking Ball, and I know you guys can't see anything right now. So according to this, we'll probably break into hours 3 and 4 queued. And yeah, that's kind of a problem because I need to have this video done the end of this week. Today I should be on hours 5 and 6. So we queued for that length of time, but oh well, we'll see. Hey, oh, mod me, I'll ban this spammer for you. That's what they call me on ranked hero shooters because I get swept up. Dustbin, lol. You mean dust ball? Hey, I'd love to go out with you sometime. I'm in, Rage. 100%. What's up, Stroke? Okay. Hey, Austin, how are you, buddy? I'll make you one day. I love VR, and if I can, I will make you. That's fair. What's up, Sapib? Welcome back, homie. Thanks for using the Venmo link, man. If you do choose to send anything, regardless if it's 2 pennies, I appreciate it. Thank you. You'll pay for our date. Right. Y'all seem like a perfect match. You should get married. I think that's probably a great idea, actually. I'll have to think about that. Marrying my wife would be a good idea, I think. I'm scared.
Just in case Mittens.
Just in case Mittens is here. I'm trying to... Bro, gonna hit the be right back screen. Yeah, it's only like 3 minutes. We'll be back. Do I take crypto? No, I don't, unfortunately. Sorry, homie. Rachel. Jeez. I have no idea how to say your name, but welcome back, homie. Watch out, Mittens. She's gonna take Bert. Yeah. No, right? Don't do that. Freak out my chat. I just come back and my beard hair is all disheveled. I mean, it's not, it's not gonna be my hair. I mean, we know that's gonna be the case. I really need to get to Windows 11 on this computer soon. Apparently, they're gonna stop servicing Windows 10 at the end of the year. So this computer can handle Windows 11. I just had so many people tell me don't do it when it first came out that I just didn't. I'm going to avoid it as long as I can because I'm old and I don't like change. I need a Viking costume. Sold. Oh, gotcha. Okay, real. Gotcha. What made you decide to change your name? Windows 11 is fine now. 11 is honestly pretty good. Okay, that's good to know. When it first came out, gamers like all over the place were super bent out of shape because the optimization for gaming was so bad. So I wasn't going to run the risk. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't going to risk it. Beats working on a Windows 7 laptop that our oldest employee brought me last week. Ugh! Windows 7, just literally throw it away. Like it's not Windows 7 hasn't been serviced in so long. Yeah, on 11 on release had horrible performance. Yeah, that's what I heard. So because I literally used this computer at that time, I didn't even have the Macs. This was literally everything. It was a problem. Windows 7 was probably my favorite. I liked 7 a lot. I also liked XP because I'm old enough to have used XP. What's up, KP? Good to see you. On both platforms, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's you on both. He just wanted me to install Slack for work. I was so mad that everything took so long to run. Yeah, that's fair. Better than Vista. I almost said the word out loud. Why would you make me read that? My only core memory from XP was my older brother changing the start menu language to Klingon and my parents having a stroke over it. That's fantastic. Your dad just gets to the computer. Oh, don't worry, honey. I know this exactly. And just carries on. As somebody trying to keep my 28-year-old games open, I hate any update. What 28-year-old game are you still playing, Canola? I thought I'd do him a favor and run a cleanup and empty out all the junkware to speed it up. This cleanup got stuck on one menu for 30 minutes. I gave up. That's fair. That was back when the internet was in one spot in your house. Yep, that's true. You could only because you had the modem, and the modem wasn't wireless. Well, the modem didn't have a wireless router. Didn't have a router. It was all just one modem into the computer. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The landline internet. Yep. Rachel's like, I remember having a landline. Landline internet, dude. When your parents took a phone call, it was infuriating, right? When you used to, like, you'd be on your computer playing a game or something, and then your parents would take a call, I'd be like, Mom! The worst. I feel like I'm the minority that didn't care about Vista. I just hated the UAC needing constant approval. Yeah, that's true. That's valid. I didn't like Vista at all. I had too many problems with it, but I could see what you're saying there. What's up, Kabig? Welcome back, homie. So yeah, guys, we're gonna get into it here pretty quick. I'd like to see how much faster I can get through my aim training regiment today. That's one of my big goals. It's taking me on average about 40 minutes, and it's 18 minutes of exercises. So I don't know why it's taking me 40 minutes. I'd like to cut that down to like half hour or 35 minutes today. That's my goal from when I start. What's up, Jan? Welcome back. Bro, legit, we grew up in the best generation because we didn't grow up as iPad kids, but also weren't dinosaurs that had no computers. True. Facts. Yep. It's very true. We had dial-up for a whole 2 years, and then our local telecom already had rolled out DSL connections to the whole city. Welcome to living in where you live. I almost said it, but it's a big city. If I'd even said it, it would have been bad, but still. With everything going on lately, I'm just so careful of that now. How old was the guide you watched? So the guide that I watched from Yeetle, I assume is the one you're talking about. Let me look. I'm watching his unranked to GM now, which is a little bit more recent. and that has definitely helped. Give me just a second, I will tell you. All you young folks, true, Canola, true. Okay, so the one... Where is this guide at? The guide that I was watching references the one from Overwatch 1. So it's not his oldest guide, but it is 2 years ago. It's actually, 2.5. November of 22 is when he released it. And then the unranked to GM that I'm watching now is 10 months ago. So it was almost like May 31st of last year. So that has definitely helped in some ways because I believe the adaptive shields had released as well as several other things. What the heck? I don't need tab groups. What just happened? Ew. Get rid of it. What just happened? Okay. My mom still had dial-up until 2006, but she literally never used her PC, so it was like having free internet. Fair enough. She threatened to cancel internet as if that was a punishment. Dial-up in 2006 was basically no internet. Facts. This freaking Shroud emote is just crazy. I don't know how to say that user's name, by the way, Jan, but has a new Wrecking Ball guide, which is probably much better. I appreciate the suggestion. I am cautious in watching people that I don't know. Because I don't know, number one, if they're credible. It sounds like you would say they are, and that's great. But it's the first time I've heard that name. I've heard Chasm is another good one that people have recommended. And actually watching Junebin play Wrecking Ball in the, I believe, OWCS and the Overwatch League. It was also recommended. But, yeah, I think I'm learning enough. Like, here's the thing. It's not that you're necessarily wrong. There's probably better guides out there. But my thing is, I truly believe that the guides that I'm learning from is going to teach me enough to be in Plat Diamond, which is really where I am as a tank player. I could master Ball, but because I don't really have... okay, let me rephrase that a little bit. I could get Ball and how to play him down very well, but there's not a high probability that I find myself outside of high Platinum, low Diamond still as a tank player, because my main hero pool, one of which is meta apparently, is I'm still in high diamond, or excuse me, high platinum, low diamond. So I appreciate the suggestion, but I think there's enough learned from what I've been learning that I'm okay. What's up, Tombstone? Welcome back, homie. Great to see you. Saw your recent ball video, almost fell asleep. Yeah. I'm here to help you. Okay. In what way? What would you say would be your number one thing that I need to help with? I swear if it's the wall jumping tech, I'm gonna lose it. Number one hater, right? What's up, Knuckle? Welcome back, homie. It's go to spawn, press H, and pick a different hero. True. D1 hater. Yeah. D1 hater who is a member of the channel. Right. Okay. Sure. If you're a hater, you have missed the wagon a little bit by paying me money to hate. That's pretty wild. Just throwing it out there. All right, listen, y'all. Before we get started here today, ethical hating. That's true. Paying for it. I get a little... It's not a bad point, Knuckle. Can't really argue with that. Hating deluxe. Listen, if you guys are here for the first time, you don't know this. If you've been here millions of times, you've heard this about that many times. This community is very diverse. We have people from all different walks of life, but we all unite ourselves on one core principle. That principle is that life is difficult. Don't do it alone. Pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. But there are 3 things that I constantly recommend you do as a byproduct of that. These are my personal recommendations. First is to find Christ. Second is to find friendship. And third is to find community. You'd think as often as I say it, I would get it right every time. Still don't. The reason I recommend you find Christ is so that when life hits the fan and it gets difficult, you can pray to an infinite God who loved you enough to send his son to die for you, effectively bridging the gap between us and him that our behavior created. The second piece is friendship. Friendship's there when you just need a shoulder to cry on. You need to have that one-on-one connection to help anchor you into reality while things are spinning out of control. I can promise you friendship is going to come in clutch in those moments. And third, and certainly not the least important thing in all of life, but the last thing on the list is community. Community is there for when life hits the fan at a practically large level. Maybe you just went through some horrible, catastrophic financial thing and you need some help with your rent. You need to put food on the table. You need any of those things. Community's big on that. Another way that a lot of people, myself included, have an easier time envisioning in this is I would say it's when you're looking at like natural disasters, right? People, neighbors coming around and helping their neighbors out, picking up pieces after a hurricane, lots of tornadoes in the last little while. And then there's been a lot of communities that have surrounded those communities that got hit to help them out. So if any of those three things are interesting to you, I can't promise that we'll all be there for you in a tornado because I don't know where you are, but I can tell you that joining the Discord would be your best bet. It's completely free as far as money goes. I don't earn anything from it. This is not me trying to make a dollar. This is me trying to get you connected to a community by default. And the more time you put into the Discord, the more of a chance you get to build a friendship, to be part of a subset of our community. There's lots of those, and I love that. It's great. And of course, if you want, there's actually a section where you can talk about faith. You can, and this is not just a Christian thing. Lots of people talk about their faith in that area. Mostly Christians, admittedly, but there are other people who have shared their perspectives as well. So, any of those things are interesting to you, !Discord in either chat, or you can check the YouTube description or the panels on Twitch. I am going to pray for you guys really quick. It only takes me about 2 or 3 minutes. If it's not your cup of tea, please just come in after that. I completely respect you regardless. I am going to do it regardless because I firmly believe it helps me get in the right mindset. God, thank you so much for today. For every person who's here, regardless of their faith, their personal beliefs, or other political backgrounds or anything like that, I want to ask you to help them see that I do not hate them. We can completely and vehemently disagree on things, and I'm still going to look at them with respect and love in my heart. Help me to carry both of those things well. I'm not perfect. I never claim to be, but I pray that you'd bridge the gaps for where I fail, because I do. I thank you for this community and for everybody that's in it, for those that are watching literally almost every live stream that I ever start up. And for those who, especially those that are just pouring out of their pockets, man, I've seen so many people come out in support after the doxing situation, and even just in general, knowing that I'm a full-time creator because I believe you've called me to do it. I have seen people that just came out of the woodworks to just be supportive financially, which is mind-blowing, but I'm thankful for it. I pray you'd bless them, give them an increase that would allow for them to do that for other people as well, not just me, that they'd be able to support people that are trying to do something you've called them to do. For today, I ask you to give me a clear mind so that I can completely focus on the aim training as I start it, the Wrecking Ball gameplay afterward, and then engaging with the chat throughout. Thank you for the community that I get to engage with and serve. I pray that I would serve them well and with dignity and respect. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you guys for real for being here. I'm really thankful. I am beyond blessed to be able to say that I have you guys as my community, man. I really don't take it for granted. So thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get the category switched over on Twitch. We'll get our aim training done. Paying to hate is 5D chess. Pays to keep you employed. So he has something to continue to hate. True. What's your most unhinged god? If this is you, give me a sign moment. I'm not talking. I'm not kidding. I assume is what you meant. I saw a butterfly. I'm talking the kind of thing that... Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm not talking I saw a butterfly. I'm talking the kind of thing that made you stop and think, okay, God, I see you and I'm listening. This is a very short version I'll give you. I've always known I was supposed to be a full-time content creator, but I've resisted it multiple times because it's financially very uncomfortable. And it's doable, but it's very uncomfortable at this stage. And when he called me to it, the second time that I was full-time, this is my third time. Each of the other 2 times, by the way, I was the problem and screwed it up, and then I had to go back and get a job because I was either that or I'd go broke. Literally go broke. The second time when it happened, and I decided to go back to being a 9-to-5 worker, I was just driving rideshare. It's in a 2013 Kia Optima. And I got into an accident that totaled it. It wasn't my fault, but because of the fact there was no dash cam and the way that the road worked, they made it split fault, which means that I had to get rid of the car. Even though we didn't know any money on it, we didn't get enough money from our insurance to even remotely go buy another car. So I learned a lot about insurance coverage, but I also learned that God wasn't calling me to be in that moment. And it was a real moment, because I remember when I got out of it, airbags deployed and I knew the car was totaled. My neck hurt a little bit, but I was okay. And it was a reality check. That was a reality check for me. Because then I got back home and I only had one choice, which was to do this. That or go get a 9-to-5, which I firmly believed was not what I was supposed to be doing. Even then, I was 40 hours a week in content, maybe 20 hours a week in rideshare. And being very transparent with you, that is the reason that I'm still doing this full time. 40 to 60 hours a week of content. Because I have considered lately, like, just driving rideshare. We still have that Optima. You know, I'm listing it later today, finally. But I was like, what if I don't list it? What if I just drive rideshare a little bit? One of the things I felt like God gave me when I first started this was not to have a plan B to his plan A. So I'm not letting myself have a plan B. I got to succeed or succeed. Those are my options. So hopefully it answers your question well. Can someone even make money on Discord? Oh, yeah. People do it all the time. Thanks, Alvarez. I appreciate it. Reminds you of something that happens to you? Really, Tombstone? Share it if you're comfortable. Okay, Manifest. Is that a thing that he did? I don't know. Oh, Lord. Hey, IT man, thank you so much for another gifted sub. So it's like 29 gifties you've done in the last little while. It's freaking nuts, dude. I really appreciate it. Been in there for years. Not sure if I ever said anything. Conversation starting anxiety and all. That's fair. That's fair. I did at one point delete and recreate the Discord, Canola. You may not be in it. You might want to check that. You may be in it. I don't know. The song No Plan B. Is that really it? Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't listened to much Manifest. I know who you're talking about, but it wasn't always my cup of tea. It's a TikTok trend, and I went down a rabbit hole of everyone's stories today. That's super cool. What a cool trend. That is a cool trend. All right. So, we're just going to kind of... I imagine so, Alvarez. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, here we go. Wait. Restart. We're not on full screen. I am so sorry. I was throwing. Holy crap. IT man, you're ridiculous. Yikes. We're gonna slow down for this next part. Yep, even worse. I need to slow myself down. All right, it's good to know. Now we know. Timmy? I'm not sure how you say your name. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the gifted sub, IT man. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. 30 gifted subs is absolutely insane, dude. I don't even know how to wrap my head around that. Thank you, dude. Seriously. All right, here we go. Okay, similar accuracy, a little bit less accuracy. But that's okay. We keep going. Okay, we're gonna restart that one. I wasn't apparently as ready as I thought I was. Nope. Crazy. Yeah, I saw the second message up top there. Yeah. Wow. That's weird, Dustin. They wouldn't give you any kind of a warning. Sorry, that one was just a rough start. I'm going to slow myself down a little bit today, even if my scores are a little worse. Okay. Better than yesterday. Cool. Yep. Had that first couple of them. And that's all good. I only suffered a scratch on my neck, and from the seatbelt I wore, is what I think you meant to say there, before moments of the crash. My little brother hit the area above his eye. Wow. That's still really, like, imagine that's still fairly traumatic, right? Just like having that experience, you know? Okay, much better accuracy than yesterday. Slightly lower score, no big deal. It's all good. Only cared about my brother that time. That's fair. Yeah, that's what I mean, is like the trauma of seeing your brother go through that too is gotta be a lot, you know? Oh my. We're restarting that one. This is why it takes me so long. I'm not a perfectionist, but like there's certain points where I can see that I was just doing something silly. My posture is really throwing this off. Yep, nope. That one was somehow better than yesterday's. You have something better to improve my aim? I'm sure that you're right. What is it? David needs glasses. I definitely do. Accuracy was better today, slightly lower score. Oh, Overwatch custom map. Yeah, I haven't heard of that specific one, but I think that while it can be a good warm up, I don't think that it's the greatest aim trainer. Nice. Did you just jump on the kid's chair? Oh no, Rachel. You're going to injure yourself. Oh man. Hang on, let me leave some notes for myself on the clicking ones. Hey, what's up, Fulcrons? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Let's get you some of those 1970s grandpa glasses, the really thick ones with like the bevel. Ooh, yikes. I really just go back and forth on that one, eh? Eesh. Thanks, Rach. I just noticed your message. That's fair. I could see what you're saying there, Tombstone. I could see what you're saying. Turn you into Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. You won't miss your shots at long range. You'll just miss everything else. True. I really enjoy balls tracking. It's so fun. Is it a shared feeling? Honestly, I think it's fun. Yeah. But I also prefer to track with Zarya, so. Better than yesterday. I'll take it. Oh. What was he doing? Oh. Well. When is the aim training video coming out? Okay. I think next week or the week after. I can't remember for sure. Seen people climb 5v5 without shooting at all. Crazy stuff. What? What in the name of sanity is going on in that world? Good Lord. What happened? Oh my Lord. Oh, that's fair enough. That makes sense. By the way, Cass is just upset because he's on tummy time and he doesn't want to keep rolling over. Could have been better in some areas. I don't know if I have a watch time command, honestly. IT man. That's interesting that it helped you, Tombstone. That seems very odd. Rach, everything okay? Okay. What's that? Okay. I'm sorry, IT man. I'm sorry. Nope. Restarting that one. Bro. Dude, that was, yeah. What the heck was going on today? Holy. Bro, it's track the ball, not follow it. Thank you, Tombstone. I appreciate you clarifying. Okay. Yeah, that was one of my worst ones on that one by far. I'm not sure what was going on with me. Everyone needs a hater in chat. Are you sure? I'll keep it in mind for now. Kratos cosplay win? I mean, I'm down. All right. Last one, tracking wise, and then we got to get to it here. Dude, I'm actually getting a little irritated right now. I don't know what's going on. My shoulder keeps kinking. How long do you normally warm up? I mean, warm-ups shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, but for some reason mine take a lot more time. I really don't understand. Today has been such a worse day for me. Yesterday I did really well. I really don't know, but like my shoulder is like consistently kinked. And that screams that I have a posture issue, but I haven't changed my posture. So I don't know what it could possibly be. Did I sleep well last night? I slept okay. About as normal as about as well as I normally do. The chair is falling apart. Jeez. Yeah, this chair. I really do need to replace this chair at some point. Or sleep drastically affects it. I'm sure it does. I'm perpetually sleep deprived, so I have no idea. Well, I'm going to try sitting up really tall for this next one here. Okay, that one went better. Less of a shoulder. That's fair, Soren. Try and fly through these next couple. Good Lord. This is not boding well for my Wrecking Ball gameplay today. What is happening with me today? Holy cow. More than moderately frustrating, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna stand up and try and like readjust really quick and see if I can like adjust my legs or something. I'm not too sure what's going on, but like this is very, very bizarre. Like I would understand a small downtick, but like this big of a difference is pretty wild. Like it's like a 20% worse across the board, and I don't feel like I've done anything that differently today. I'm really not sure why. That's super weird. Get a little drink of water here. Try and reset. Some days are just worst. Yeah, but there's almost always a cause. Like whenever I've had these days, I've known what it was. Today I haven't quite figured it out yet. Maybe I will by the end. Holy crap, dude. What is happening? Almost feels like I ate a bunch of junk food or something right beforehand. Like everything just is I mean, that one wasn't as bad as I thought, but systemic and just general mental fatigue from various things, perhaps. Could very well be. Today has been a really good day, though. That's part of why I'm like, I don't know. Almost always, whenever I've done stuff like this. Yeah, I'm going to make some notes really quick. Hang on. It's not weightlifting, but the muscles aren't exactly big either. Yeah. Yeah. Oop. Oh, I did not mean to replay it. No, don't go to the main menu. Crap. I don't want to replay it. That's going to throw off the whole thing. The heck? Okay. Can't even click a button at the menu. Something's off. It's really starting to frustrate me, am I gonna lie? Yeah, this is all wrong. Something is really wrong. You threw off my groove. Yeah, exactly. It's how it feels, man. Bro, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to even doing this right now. This is really depressing. Dude, my shoulder is freaking killing me. I do not understand. Like, I can't seem to get it. Like, normally I would, when I come up to the desk, it's the same every single time. That's why I'm so confused and why all of a sudden I have shoulder pain. I'm just getting old, I guess. But, like, I always come up to the desk, same exact way. Elbow connected to the armrest, with my forearm resting on the edge of the mouse pad. And then I'm usually fine. That's too low. It's too low still. Yeah, I can't take a day off because the video is supposed to be done here pretty quick. And this is the last week of it. But normally, if it wasn't, you know, close to a deadline, I'd probably agree with you, but... Bro, what the heck? What is going on right now? I'm laughing because otherwise I'm gonna like yell. I've never gotten so frustrated with something so silly. I don't understand why either. That's super random. All right. We'll power through today's benchmarks and then we'll go again tomorrow. Just like any other day. Okay, definitely do. I don't know if it's still talked about, but I really hope there are consequences for the guy who knows your personal information. There's so many people jealous of success and of success through effort out there. Yeah, I mean, there definitely will be. There are no updates right now. I can promise you he has his consequences coming to him. Yeah, definitely do share that with me, Soren. I'll be curious to see, because like that was such a weird day for me. That was so weird. No PRs, no maintaining even. Very bizarre for me. I don't normally have days like that. We'll go ahead and refresh the results anyway. I mean, everything is still trending upward, I believe. We're going to look and be sure. If there's any that are trending downward, those are the ones I really need to focus on. Having a bad day happens. I paused during that one for a few seconds. That's okay. This one, Jet Track, I've basically maintained. I've had really good days and really bad days, and it has been constant up and that's crazy. I wonder if I made it a literal daily habit with the exception of Sunday. If I just carved out 30 minutes a day to do it, if it would change anything. Because right now I only do it these 4 days out of 7, and there's a 3-day gap between when I do it. That one I've done way better at, the poke switching one. Holy cow. All of them are on upward trends except that, I think it was Jet Track, that was at a very close to like teetering on, just basically maintaining. This one was just a tough day. You know, it happens. Peter, thanks for the follow over on Twitch. I hope you're having a great day. This is actually big. It's a good reality check. You know, despite not really having made much progress today, the reality check is one bad day, right? That's one of the reasons I like the this measurement system so much, is it's so easy to see that, you know, you're making progress still. All right, I made notes. Sometimes in action, it is so different than the warm-up. You maybe go to when you log in. True. Very true. Just saw your story. Do you think Wrecking Ball might be in your back pocket of your hero pool? Yes, almost for sure. Something I didn't think I would ever say, to be honest. I tricked Zarya to prove you can play her on any map with any team composition. Full disclaimer, I am a tank main, primarily playing Zarya. I've been wanting an alt account to play on, and the goal is to get this account as close to my current rank as possible in placements. Hang on just a second. And I did see, by the way, Soren, thanks for sharing, man. I appreciate it. I do really appreciate that. The only problem with Ball is how easily he's countered if you've not mastered him. Yeah, it's part of mastering him, though, is learning how to play into your counters. Popping in for a bit. Hope Ball is well, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, everything's going really good. I do appreciate it. Volcrons, I'm a Ball OTP, and counter swapping is just a thing I've gotten used to. Yeah, you just have to. I mean, and I think that that's the sign of a good player. It's just someone who can play into their counters and still win. Just straight out. I don't really think there's much getting around that either. We're going straight into competitive today. Yesterday we played a game of quick play, and I don't think it really helped all that much. Got to change category over on Twitch for you guys there. How did we do? I think it still took us a solid 45 minutes to do aim training. And I think it was just because I was so a subscriber that Hamster gets it. I think it was just an off day. Like my shoulder really wasn't feeling right. But oh yeah, 100% Josh. I agree. That's how I feel when I play, like, Diva into certain, like, into Symmetra, Zarya. That's how I feel when I play Zarya into Winston, Bastion, you know, or Rhine Bastion, really. And then, that's how I feel when I play Sigma into basically any dive comp. As a Doom main, I get Orissa's way too often. Feels amazing to win anyway. Also, you mentioned you train 4 to 5 days a week, and then take 3 days off consecutively. Yes. So it's 4 days, 4 days on, 3 days off is what I'm currently doing. GG, we're throwing for fun. It's exciting. Someone, my Genji just said, GG, we're throwing for fun. Okay, getting everything back into the rhythms here. What is happening right now? Is the enemy team throwing, or are we throwing for fun? What is happening?
Snipers, look out.
What is happening? This game is not real, right? That was kind of silly. Got it backwards a bit there, and that's okay. No way. I didn't have my freaking whatever. That's embarrassing. Let's just be honest. There's no way though that this actually. What videos? Because I've heard people talking about videos, but no one's been able to link me anything through DMs. So, Tombstone, if you're here to be kind, you're welcome to continue to be here. Otherwise, I can just escort you out, my friend. Those are your options. I'm not too sure what your angle is today, but some on TikTok, like small streamers exposed. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it, to be honest. So if you want to link me the video on a platform there, I'm happy to look, but I paid to hate. That's okay. I don't need you here. I don't need the $3 a month, man. Not that bad. What is this? Your membership is gifted, you didn't buy it. That actually makes way more sense. Okay. Is this Winston just throwing? What is happening? Watch that a little bit. It's okay. Watch that a little bit. It's okay. Okay, that was just a weird game. How far off plat are you? I mean, I think I'm back in gold 2 right now on my alt, so it's a great question. I don't even know what to think of that one. That was just a weird game. Yeah, oh yeah, he was just feeding. He's terrible. I don't know what his deal was. That was a game of Overwatch, man. I'm glad we weren't recording that one. It's not even worth it. What the heck, bro? Yeah, I saw your suggestion, yeah.
Arriving at Colosseo.
What's up, Munch? Hope you're having a good one, man. Thanks for following over on Twitch. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I was kind of focused. Yeah, you're talking about like doing like a split where, you know, instead of doing them all in one go, just having like a day in between, or doing an easier day or something where you have one less per section, so to speak. I do remember that. When bans come out, who are you thinking of banning? Completely depends on the map and who I intend to play. If we're following you, I guess you have 3,200 stalkers. Yikes. You'll be perma-banning Widow. Moira? Why Moira? Moira's so easy to fight. What? No way. Unhinged. Let me through. Okay, watch that. It's okay. Okay. I just walked right into a fire strike. We don't die for the touch there. We just get out. Oh, okay. I botched that again. No. I mean, we got another ult out for it, I guess. Ain't no way. This mage just so hosed me in, dude. Unreal. Okay, my bad. Feeding. Get out of ball form, shoot, then slam, yeah. Bro, how about you all chill? Guys. Bro. What are we doing? One of these days I'll get actual good value out of Wrecking Ball's mines.
We're so close to taking the lead.
That's exciting. Bro. Classic. Ah. Bro. Bro. Holy jeez. The May Cassidy is so good. I feel like I'm really good at my teammates bringing me down. No, I'm actually terrible at Wrecking Ball. I'm still learning, so that is definitely not the case. Now, if I was on Zarya and this was happening, yeah, it's on my team. I'm gonna be honest, but. Watching. We're gonna try and leave, I think, here. Grab the Mega. We got lead. It's a little sloppy here, but our venture's making up for it. peek that for any length of time, basically. Okay. Dang it. I die for that. Dang it. Maybe a Venture can actually recover that, but they're going to grab lead there if we don't. We use Juno ult. Why do I take Rat Pack? Because I've been shared with me multiple times over that that's actually the better one to utilize, but maybe I'm wrong. Huh? Unfortunate. Didn't quite get that timing down. That's okay. Yeah, stop. Okay. Somehow we won that. Somehow we won that.
Play of the game.
You never take Rat Pack? That perk sucks. Why is it? I mean, honestly, I'm not taking advantage of it as much as I should, but... So we won that one. Let me look at the other one really quick so I can understand why you guys are... Roll impacts, deal 100% more damage to tanks. That's... Yeah, I'm not sure that I agree with you guys, I'm going to be honest. I think that this is objectively worse. You only have an impact on one hero. Versus the fact that you can get an extra bit of healing. Especially in lower ranks, I would think you're not getting healed as much because you barely get any value from packs, but you get more consistent over a period of time. Like, this is only going to happen once every blue moon. This is consistent if you're playing the health packs properly, which, again, I'm not, but... I appreciate the opinions. Yeah, I think I'll probably stick to the Rat Pack, but I do appreciate the opinions. I think I just hacked him. You can disagree, and that's fine. You're totally welcome to disagree. Always good with that.
Now arriving at Lijiang, prepare.
But I do need to take better advantage of it. That much is for absolute certain. Do you do melee damage in ball mode? Yeah, like when you hit somebody, it gives them impact damage. And what the other one does is it gives 100% more damage as far as like actual HP to tanks. But Luma, thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. Hope you're having a good day. I think everyone disagrees, but maybe you're a pioneer of the perks. I can't really say that. Well, number one, not everyone disagrees. Most people are agreeing with me, but verbatim coming in with the prime 2 months in a row, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. You guys see I have a skin now? All right, we don't lose. We don't lose it, Lijiang. Boop City. Okay, yeah, we back out. Can't get a pick. It's my fault. I should have been looking more at the Reinhardt there. If anything, I'm just being an annoyance to them at this point. Oh, that's unfortunate. I get charged off the map here. I don't get charged off the map. Oh, I die for that. Torp turret. Unlucky. And by unlucky, I mean, yeah, no, that's just a skill issue. Oh, we aren't going for a res there? That's even crazier, though. Oh, she's going for a res. Oh, she's got an... Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay, bro. Chill. Try and force point. Great sleep dart, Ana. I mean, DPS can't get a pick and they're just dying constantly. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Learning is going okay. Why don't you use your melee? I just haven't. Are you guys still going on about... Are you guys still going on about the perks over on YouTube chat? Well, I appreciate it, board. I definitely could do better because we aren't winning the game, but I mean, maybe I'm rushing the setup. I think that's a lot of it is. So we'll try it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I deserve that. Grab that. Kind of botched that up a little bit. Dude, she does not miss a sleep. Dude, the Ana isn't even... Bro, how are we losing this? What are we doing? I've literally got the Ana and the Tor both with me, and we're losing that. What is happening? Okay, not getting that timing down yet. That's okay. Bro. Dude, you guys don't even have... Okay. We're dying to fire strikes. Oh, okay. Learned something. There is no way that this 4-4 Moira is blaming me right now. Nope. Yeah, they should report me. They should report me for that. I'm not gonna lie. I would report me for that. I fat fingered the crouch button. Okay, we go for the goated touch. Oh, that's just... Yeah, honestly, I would report me. Honestly, Loki, I don't blame anybody that reports me on that game. That's fair. I mean, I didn't play any better. I mean, I played better than the rest of this team, without a doubt, but... We just go next. I'm going to avoid this guy, though. I'm actually just going to avoid all of them because we're going to keep queuing, and they're probably going to as well. Can't help dumb, says the 4-5 Moira. Just throwing it out there. Says the 4-5 Moira. You literally have a get out of jail free card. How are you? Oi. Their Rhine was really good, though, unironically. And their Ana had some really good sleeps. Of course, I was making them very easy by going in a straight line, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure all my haters just clipped that for sure, but it's okay. The Ana was probably a smurf. I don't think so. The amount of extra damage versus the thought of healing you get through a whole game is just not... Okay, CYE, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Stop talking about it. Everybody else has moved on. If you want to stay bent about it, there are other chats you can go rant about that on. I don't mean any disrespect. This is getting a little silly. This is an area that is not worth dying on a hill. Just agree to disagree and move on. Okay? Golly. All right. So yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm like starting to like get an idea here. Just trying to help? No, you're no longer trying to help. Trying to help was your first couple of messages. Now you're just trying to be right. That's what's transitioned here. But not in the Discord. I'm gonna be honest. Don't transition into the Discord. If you guys want to DM each other and have your little ego duel, you go ahead. But not in the chats.
Sorry I'm late. Check me out, check me out, check me out.
5, 4,
All right, here we go. Here we go.
1.
Oh, never mind. Well, we won't play that one, I guess. What? That's the best Winston perk, Soren. What? It's literally the best one.
Welcome to Rialto.
Demon is rage baiting me, chat. No, let's hope that I play better this time. I'm not gonna sit here and blame my team. That's literally, I'm not doing that anymore. Like, some of them, like, it's pretty obvious that I did my best and the team was just having a moment, but, like, it doesn't really, it's just a waste of time, guys. I need to quit doing that. Okay, let's see, where to set up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemy sniper.
Okay, they have a Sojourn. Up. Bruh. Nope, that didn't work. Honestly, I deserve to die here. Bro, in that hits. Holy cow. Bro. Okay, a little bit rough. Dude. This Sojourn just broke my ankles. I have zero. First death, dude. I don't care. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna blame the wrecking ball that when you're 5-8, 4-9, 7-3, and 1-5. That's what we're gonna blame. Crazy.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Oh, I'm not blaming.
Prepare.
Get off ball. There it is. I'm not worried about these guys, man. These guys are my point with that was less to blame them and more to point out they are blaming me, but in their same spot, you know? Well, that'd be super cool, board, but there's no pressure. I appreciate it either way. I personally like my heroes without a skin. First time playing on a good luck. Okay. To be honest, just guilt trip your team by telling them you're trying your best to get better, just like everyone else. True. Just gaslight them.
Not yet, unfortunately.
It tastes a bit like Ilios. Oh, it's dark roast. Not charred.
For your information, I
Yeah, people just don't know how to adapt. I was a support player once. I know what they're talking about. We did go Life Weaver. I'm willing to bet they're gonna grip me back. You wanna bet? Nope. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. I botched my, I thought that the distance I had between the ground was enough to start a slam, so I initiated. That was pretty bad, though. I had less than half of my HP. I just had a stroke. Yeah, they have no sleep dart. Antied, we're gonna back out a bit, grab the main knee. Oh no. Please wait, I have to reload. Go ahead, anti-nade. We're gonna try and go for a boop. Please, come touch the point. Yep, called it. Yeah, yours is on a cooldown though, buddy. Huh? Okay. Good shot. Oh, okay. Okay. Bruh. Bro, where are my teammates right now? I'm not gonna lie to you. Where are we at? Man. Go AFK again. Oh, he jumped off the map. Bro. Mind the point. I probably died for it, and that's fine. Bro. You gotta figure out how to get out of those rooms quicker. Yeah, the team kind of checked out here, I'm not gonna lie, but it's alright. Holy cow.
Play of the game.
Like how, dude? Problem is I wait for my team. And then they just stand here. They don't do anything. That was super frustrating, that one. I'm gonna give it a break for a second before I try again. Because that was, yeah. I mean, that was just every single one of these guys is getting avoided. Nope, don't invite. I'm gonna give him an endorsement. The Lucio played well. You should try grappling closer to or past the enemy you want to roll through, so you can roll through them multiple times. Okay. Yeah, I did, Brandon. Yeah. No, I avoided all of them. I got a lot of slots. They all deserved their spot. Curious, what was your thought process, or what your thought process was that game? Seemed kind of rough. Honestly, I tilted, so that's why I'm giving myself a break. The teammates I had were just, those definitely gold, you know. So it's my bad. Shouldn't have gotten tilted over teammates. Yeah, the fireball running out just as I reach them. That is a good point. Like grappling past them a little bit, like you shooting my grapple past them to go through them. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna leave that up. You know, scoreboards aren't everything, but holy smokes. I didn't play great. I'm gonna be very clear. I have lots of room for improvement. But the idea that any of these 4 players can say that was my fault is, you know what I'm saying? So, do I have a coach? I do have a coach, but not someone who's coaching me on Wrecking Ball. No, it doesn't say it all, because here's the thing. I played 17 and 5, but my engagements were mistimed almost every time. They were a little sloppy as well. They're getting a lot better, but they were a little sloppy. And it just the scoreboard doesn't give the full picture, which is why I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying I was appalled at what they were doing. You know what I mean? Problem with the leaderboard is that some heroes are designed to stat farm. Yeah, exactly. And you know, like Moira is gonna have crazy healing and damage. So, yeah, exactly. He's designed to be semi-immortal, so, like, you're going to die a lot less. So 17 limbs is really not that great. Not any better than my DPS. I just died less, you know? So, before we get into the next game, I'm going to take a breather for a second. I'm going to go use the restroom, come back, reset. That was on me. I shouldn't have let that tilt me, and I think I got distracted that entire game. Just the fact that they were telling me to swap as if I was the problem was wild, but that is on me for letting that get to me. So give me just a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and we'll keep going. I'm going to turn my camera off. Apparently, it's overheating, so while I'm gone, I'll turn that off. Hang on. Okay. Camera is no longer showing the overheating symbol. The heater was on in the room, so that'll do it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That was on me. I shouldn't have let my mental slip like that. That was dumb. Doesn't do me any good. Choose a real gluten for punishment. Oh, that's bad. All right.
Arriving at
Ilios.
Ilios.
All right. Why do chemists not like puns? All the best ones are gone. Yeah. I intentionally mispronounced that, by the way. I know it's not pronounced that way. Freaking Roadhog. And a Sombra. Exciting. Huge opportunity for learning. Yeah, I'm not going to stay with you guys there. You guys want to back out of that. Or just continue to walk in the same spot. Okay. Exciting. Teammates are here. I don't think I get out. That's my bad. I might be able to force them to not walk back through there easily, but... Oh, can we touch the point? No? Okay. We did okay. We delayed the point quite a bit. Nope. Nope. Dang it, dude. Holy crap. They have 2 hard counters into me now. So May is considered a counter, I think, but... Who am I diving? It really needs to be the Alari. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna die to a freaking. My bad. There's no way you're 2 and 5 on break screaming at me. Nope. You can slam to live? Is it like a recovery slam? Is that what you're saying? Hog Somber May. Yeah, it's just Hog Cast May. That's the only thing that's changed. Okay. Yeah, I could have done that a little bit better on my reaction there. I was thinking too much far ahead instead of reacting sooner.
I'll keep you safe. We used to come here on vacation.
Ah, the classic. Is this gonna be my second time? How much you want to bet they're gonna like try and sabotage me playing ball? The soldiers tilted. Yeah, I'm 1 and 3, granted, but like. Ooh, I just got my first perk. Actually, that's really bad. Get off of me, bro. That was super unfortunate. He screwed that whole thing up. And we're no longer on Life Weaver, at least. Dang it. Bro, come on. May just left the wall up. That's exciting. Yeah, that's wild. He said shoot something, and we could have done something. Bro, you only have like 2,000 damage more than me. I don't understand what you're talking about. But that's okay. We just move on. We go forward, man. Saw 6 different worlds where you fall off the map there. That's fair. Forgot to press E. E. Which one is E? Oh, the shield. Yeah, it's okay though. I mean, it is what it is, guys. I think that my biggest thing is that I enjoy playing Wrecking Ball, but like I feel like he's so polarizing to these metal ranks that by picking him, unless you just clutch, you lose your game. You know what I mean? So, and I'm nowhere near being able to clutch on Wrecking Ball. We got time before we're there, and that's okay. Like, so that's part of the journey, is like learning a hero. You know, main issue is you are not recognizing when to engage and when to bother, like when to commit and when to bail after you tickle him a bit. You know, is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's the high skill floor. Exactly. And that was part of the reason I chose this hero, is because there would be a challenge. So I'm not concerned about it. It's just frustrating. People are so toxic towards ball because they don't understand how to play. Yeah, it's a very different... Wrecking Ball is a very different tank gameplay style, you know?
Thank you for the warning and the convincing impression. The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
Huh. I just learned something, okay?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
They are playing every counter. What is my Junkrat doing? Okay, they're going underneath. There's a Mega over here, I think. Yep. May have made a mistake here. I did that backwards again. No way, bro. I botched that. My fault. Wow. I'll look for Mercy here. I might have been... I don't know how to get that tech to swing up on top of there consistently. I gotta work on that one. There it is. Let's go. Oh, hey, I don't want to come back out. I'm trying to go grab the mega. Yeah, thanks, Soren. I appreciate it, dude. Oh no, I got trapped. Unfortunate. I was trying to go back in and boop them back into the mines. That grip was good though. It was a good call. It was him trying to help. So that was not a troll grip like the other guy was, but that was a troll mines. Okay. You have high noon already? Holy. Nope. Okay, can't reach that. Dude, oh my gosh. Ah. Why did we res me here? Keep forgetting how physics works. Okay. Why can't... What? Why'd I get trapped? Ah! Finally got that down. Let's go. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not blaming... Okay, let's be clear on what I've said so far. I'm not blaming my teammates. In fact, literally look back at any of the other games today, and I've been very clear that I have been the problem. What I said there was it was a bad res, which is okay to acknowledge. There's no harm in saying, I was a bad res, why would we res me there? There's no problem in that. So, it's not blaming a teammate. Just acknowledging something that was weird. The res was not good. It was a good idea, but I was behind. There was a Cassidy and Kiri standing on the res. That's like the worst possible res, because all they're gonna do is turn and burn, and that's what they did. It's exactly what happened. The idea was good, I'll give it that, but it was not a good res. I'll disagree. I think the res was fine. That was not an engage moment. That's a bother moment. That I could probably agree with. Don't just stay and shoot, get out. Yeah, but he got hindered. I was gonna do that, and then I got hindered. Right? I couldn't really. I was like, I'm pretty certain if we replay that back, he started with a hinder, and I couldn't go anywhere. And then he just fanned the hammer until I was dead. Okay, well, we could review it if you guys want. I'm open to that. Always open to being wrong, by the way. Okay, so they have a soldier who's damage boosted by a mercy. The Ramatra is sitting on low ground. Ah, I'm botching this so badly. Ugh. Okay. Actually good grip. Uh-oh. Ah, I keep accidentally hitting left click. Literally just harassing their supports this whole time. And that's fair enough. We back off. I ran right into a trap. Completely my fault. I'm going to try and get out. She just used ult. Unfortunate. We all been there, dude. My mines were terrible all in that too. It's not just their fault. Thank you for all the follows. I'll get to those in a minute. I was trying to go for the Mercy. We're going to pretend that happened. If we lose this is on me. Oh. And we got to play the game. Let's go. Oh my gosh, bro. The perseverance, dude. It still isn't a great play. But hey man, I love your content. It's super inspiring and so refreshing to watch your take on the game. Thank you, Overdango. I appreciate it, man. Oh, let me catch up on chat here for a second. I need to come down off the adrenaline to that one. That one was a good one. Ignore point, go bother them, roll at them from an angle they don't expect. Yeah, that was kind of what I worked at. What's up, bro? I found you on TikTok. Stop by. Thanks, Framebanger. I appreciate it, man. Hope you've been enjoying the content over there on TikTok, man. I've been trying to figure out how to make it good for you guys because TikTok doesn't monetize anything under 60 seconds. So I'm just kind of caved and decided I'm going to make better content and go from there. What SR am I on OpenQ? I think we placed in Diamond somewhere, but I really don't. Or like, are you talking OpenQ 66 or OpenQ 5v5? Because 66 is Diamond. I will not touch OpenQ 5v5, nor will I touch 66 again until it goes roll Q. It was just cringe. Not a fun experience to me. So, your game is really good. Thank you. I'm working on it, and I really do appreciate that. I don't even know what my accuracy was that last game. That'd be kind of cool to see if I can. Personal. Yeah, 41% with 16% critical. That's not bad. Did really good with, man, yeah, last game was a lot better. Okay. That's pretty good. The Cheese, Scheiber, and Benjamin. Thank you for your follows, by the way. I appreciate it. Sorry I wasn't as responsive. Normally I am, but I was super focused. 6v6 is super fun. 6v6 as a game mode is the better game mode. But in OpenQ, it is just not fun. Did you queue with a group? I think having no role queue lets me flex when we have a problem in one part of the team. So yeah, that's one area that I will say is absolutely a good thing. My problem is that it's not locked to 222. And that is my issue with OpenQ, because 222 has been objectively the best, most balanced part of the game. right up there with 1-2-2, right? For 5v5, it's as balanced as it can get. But I think 66 would be a better game mode if it was 2-2-2 locked, but you could change your role. You could switch between roles. I'm open to that. Like, hey man, it looks like you're having a, not that the Overwatch community is this easy, but like, hey man, you're struggling on tank. Could I swap with you? So, are you looking at the Mercy res or not? Yeah, we can. We can do that. Because what the other possibility of what happened there, besides me getting hindered and stuck there, was that I left clicked accidentally and came out of ball form. I was thinking about it a little bit more. Deaton. My mental health is fine. Okay, so we were on... Was that defense? It was defense at third point. Okay, I think it was after this, so we'll just kind of go... Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. So I die here. Was that? Yeah, so I get rezzed. Nope, I shouldn't have shot at the Kiri. And then got hindered. Okay, my fault. I'll own that. That's my fault. I thought I got hindered first, but I clearly just started shooting first. That's okay. I know you guys can't see it very well, but I'll own that. That's on me. All right. I have to go back through and change the settings for the spectate in my alt because, man, it's been tough. Can you full screen? I could, yeah, but like, yeah, that's my bad. Like I said, but no, like that was 100% on me. I started by shooting the Kiri and then moved on, you know? So that's my bad. If you want to practice your survivability on ball, I would love to queue with you on 66 open queue. I have an account in Diamond because the open queue ranks are really messed up. I really appreciate the offer, genuinely, but I'm just not interested. I really do not like open queue. It is not my thing. If it's your thing, totally cool. I know a lot of people have said that even though it was open queue, 66 is the better way to go, and they'd just rather deal with the open queue part of it. I just completely disagree. It's not fun to me at all. I just don't enjoy it. So... I do need to get some more water. I'm feeling a little dehydrated. You guys just give me a couple minutes here. I'll come right back. How are we just... Yeah, I think we've only just now maybe crossed into 3 hours on ball. 66 is god-awful. No, I think 66 is arguably better. But I would be curious to see if there was a survey done that was anonymous from like that was sent out to each of the Overwatch players after some of these play tests. Who thinks 66 would be a better game mode than 5v5? Like, which one is better? I would be really curious to see. I could put the polls out, I guess, on my Twitter and YouTube. I'm definitely curious. I think I'm going to do that before I walk away, actually. That's actually a cool idea. I kind of want to find out. 6v6 would be chosen as better. I'm willing to bet that you're right. Was chosen back then. Back before it was released, or what do you mean? So we're gonna go reaction seat. Should watch some pro ball gameplay like you did with Zarya. Yeah, I have. I've been watching. I haven't watched the pro stuff because you have to understand. I love the pro reactions because at a certain point they're helpful, but the better thing in my mind are the unranked GMs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of them as a concept. I think they're just a content farm. But for educational purposes, for someone who's picking up a hero, I think there's some value as long as they are, in fact, educational. Like Yeatle did one for Wrecking Ball, and I've learned a ton just from watching a couple of matches. So, but let's see here. For those who play, and this isn't going to be a perfect representation because you can't narrow it down. For those who play Overwatch 2... please vote for which format would be better for the game in your opinion. I'll be sharing the same on my YouTube community and our Discord server. What if they vote as a joke and actually don't play our game? You leave a margin of error. I'm going to give a margin of error of 20%. Rival players are not scumbags, homie. I'm going to keep that message hidden. That's a really toxic take. You don't have to like Marvel Rivals, but for you to tell us that they're yeah, that's just awful. Like, that's no better than them hating on Overwatch players. Neither side should be doing that crap, dude. I'm calling you on it. That's not all right. All right, so I don't think we need to give any more information. Just 5v5, 66. It may be good to note, picture them in a balanced place. Not the limited 66 modes we have now. In the off chance that this actually does something, we'll see. Okay, so we'll put that on Twitter. If you guys want to go follow my Twitter, you guys are welcome to. This isn't me trying to plug my socials, by the way. That's not the goal of this anyway. In Overwatch 1, I was bronze, silver, and now diamond. I prefer 5v5, then 66 then, and open queue now. I don't think I can judge correctly until they release 66 roll queue. That's kind of my take as well. But I'll tell you what made me decide that I was a 66er was actually classic. And it wasn't even balanced. It was just so much more fun. And I remember the moment I played Ryan Zarya. I was on Zarya, and it was so fun. Like it was way more fun as a tank player, especially. It was way more fun, way more fun. So we'll go over here, and we'll do it in the announcements. I don't think, do we have an Overwatch tag? If we have an Overwatch tag, I'll just do that. No, I don't have an Overwatch tag. Okay, well, it's gonna have to be in at everyone then. That's my bad. So let's see. Game in Prey and game in Focus. That way there's no like bias on the emote accidentally. I think I put 5v5 first on the others. I'm gonna try and be as consistent as possible for science, obviously. And then what I always do on my Discord is I react, Pray, and then Focus. Maybe. There we go. That way it's just easier. People can just tap on the one they prefer and we'll go from there. Yo, Eggs, how are you, man? Welcome. Appreciate the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hey, I've got followers only chat mode on right now. Don't normally do that, but we've had some serious issues in the last little while with some doxing that has happened and harassment in my family. And then this guy, until he's behind bars, is not going to be able to chat, which saves me from the problem I've been dealing with in the last little while. So I am sorry about that. If you guys want to drop a follow, 10 minutes from now, you'll be able to chat. That's on me. Once this guy is behind bars, it'll be a lot easier for us to keep going. So, and he will be, by the way. It's just a matter of time. I was top 500 in 6v6. I am top 500 now. I was a mad hater of 5v5 back then, and after experiencing thousands of hours of both, I can recognize that 5v5 is so much better for the health of the game. Y'all simply do not understand how unpunished you would go in 6v6. When you say unpunished, interesting. How long have you been following? Okay, that's pretty recent. Okay. I was going to invite you into a Discord call, and we could chat about it, because you seem like you would have a lot of good experience to share. But I have to be careful. So right now, but I do appreciate it. Oh, he's watching without audio, he says. Okay, interesting. Dude, you got doxxed? That's crazy as crap. It's insane how people go crazy like over like nothing, bro. I mean, I honestly, the police, when they spoke to him, they couldn't get a motive out of him. So, but he admitted everything. So we'll go from there, man. It's one thing at a time, one day at a time. But I really do need to put water in this really quick. Can you guys give me just a minute? Go vote on Twitter and stuff. Go vote on the Twitter, the YouTube, and the Discord stuff. I'm watching with audio. I keep that because sometimes I watch on the phone at work. Oh, I got you. Okay, cool. So yeah, as much as I wish I could just trust everybody on the internet, bro. You know how it is. You can't trust anything you hear on the internet, right? Hey, I'll be right back though. Okay, give me just a minute, guys. I mean, yeah, you got to be careful who you trust these days for sure. I wish that wasn't the case, but unfortunately it is. So it is all good, man. All right, I'm gonna set my phone over there. We got some water. We're only 3 hours of gameplay in. This video may actually have to take another week. And just start doing clips instead of recording whole chunks. Considering how I want to do that. I'd almost rather delay the video another week and get the full picture rather than rushing it. We'll see where we end by the end of the week. If we at least hit like 5 or 6 hours, I may just modify the thumbnail and title a bit. Divine, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Hope you're having a good one. By the way, Stormy, I'm not sure if you're here, but yeah, no worries. I appreciate you being willing either way. That was very kind. Can I turn on streamer mode yet? Is that a thing? I don't think I can. Oh wait, I can. Wait, what? Wait, all I can do is hide these things. I can't create challenge. Tenacious hero? What is that?
But I think there are some parts of some.
Well, I don't know what it was, but we'll just... Do any of you guys know how you do that? You should learn Winton. Oh, if I got on Winton right now, it would look a lot better than my ball. Okay. Yep, that's my fault. If I die there, that's completely on me. So we're on Sombra now. Whoops. Getting the combos down a little bit. Yep, we're gonna get slept. We're gonna get anti-nated. We'll die for it. It's fine. Hey, Sombra. Okay. I have an Ana that's very diveable now, though, so... Oh, crap. I messed it up. I botched it. Dang it, man. I delayed as long as I could. My engagements have not been good. That's okay. He's got blade. Oh. Man, it would be nice to have teammates who would shoot the Sombra, but that's okay. So I am playing into 2 more difficult counters, but it is what it is. Mr. Octamelon, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Hope you're having a good one. This challenge is definitely challenging for sure, because like you have to be the carry. You know, you have to be the carry, and if you're not, it's just over. Because like your team, especially in these like metal ranks, they don't have a clue how to deal with this. So it's on me. Like I need to be doing better. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying it's like, okay, that's how I have to make up for the lack, and we keep trying, man. We just keep going, you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We can talk about that after this game. Let me focus up verbatim, okay? Ain't no way. Ain't no way that just happened, bro. Oh, we're shooting the tank. Oh, you TP'd out of spawn. That needs to be able to immune CC, I'm gonna be honest. Dude, oh my gosh, I literally am so over this. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. Losing that 1v1, we back out. Why are we not on point, though? What? Bruh, why are we back here from 1 Sombra? What is... You touch a point. It's okay, I'm touching and sleeping the point. What? How are you guys being held by 2 people? Is 4? Oh my god, bro. Holy cow. That's so unfortunate. My timing was terrible. Apparently I needed to wait on my teammates to actually leave spawn more. That's on me. Oh man, okay. Wait for the Sombra to show herself in your back to your back line, then you can go opposite lane instead of face tanking a hack every fight. I mean, yeah, but no one was moving. She was waiting for me. She was playing a defensive Sombra. She wasn't playing aggressively. Oh, that's super cool. Thanks, Divine. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you, thank you. It's all right. We're teetering, man. We're learning. We're growing. We can probably stop recording, though. That's this video is already going to be thick. I probably need to just turn on a clip generator at this point for the rest of this time of me doing this. Just grab good clips and then do like a voiceover for it. I didn't really have a clear vision for this video, so that's part of what we're struggling with right now in the background. So, all right. Yeah, that's a good idea, Austin. I'm with you on that. It makes sense. Alright, so with this map, the fundamental is that you want to take high grounds early, especially as a tank. Now, how these things didn't fall over from my wrecking ball going all over their face. I said what I said. That's insane. Oh, but that'll work.
You count on me?
Oh, that's crazy, Austin. Here we go. They have a Romatra. Nope. Dang it. Keep using shift instead of control. Oh, yep. Oh, I just barely got out of there. I had to clench both cheeks. No! Ah, I lost that. My fault. What rank on the ball account? We're like gold 2. I really thought I could get her. We just didn't get a quick enough engagement from the team to follow up. That's okay. I need to turn and look for him. No sleep dart. Okay. I get slept. My fault. Thought I could get a little bit started quicker than that. Okay. All right. We're getting there. What's up, Rowan? You think you've played against me before? In the alt account or on the main?
Come on, let's move this payload.
Oh, yeah. This was completely my bad. I die here for it. Oh, I don't die because my supports are goated. Yeah, it was completely my bad. I got too early on that one. I die for that. Silly decisions. My mines are my biggest problem. Besides my timing, which has been egregious, but like... Gotta own that. Gotta own that. Normal Tom, thanks so much for your follow. I appreciate it, man. Do a little distraction value. They used a lot of multis there. Got another ult out. Guess what? We go up here. Bro, please kill one of them. They are so low. Oh my gosh, bro. What are they doing? What message? What are you talking about, Sai? I'm going the same way every single time. Maybe we need to go... get slept if I'm not careful. Oh my lord. Where are you going? Trying to go in from the side so you guys can actually do something, my lord. Yep. Guys, the point. I'm not even gonna engage with these guys. This is coming from our 6 and 7, 7 and 5, 1 and 4, 4 and 4 teammates.
Switching sides.
I'm just gonna ignore and move on.
Select your hero.
Fair Boop, thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Does anyone know how to put an Overwatch rank next to your profile picture? Oh, it just happens. That's the norm. Yeah, I do need to work on that a little bit. I don't care, by the way. Maybe just mute chat. It's probably worth, to be honest. Might be worth. I normally don't, but I think I probably will. Is our Hammond real? Okay. Well, the other thing it does do is it gives me people to just avoid for next game. So I don't mind that. You see Gaming for Life stealing your thumbnails? I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody on YouTube?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I'll look it up later. We're really just dying. Grab a mini. Is there? We have our Torb. I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm doing the Lord's work delaying point. I don't want to sound backseaty, but with ball trying to disrupt, not kill, be a nuisance, and look for people that overstep or out of position. Yeah, I got to go a little bit slower. That's fair.
I'm on fire.
Just went in. Yeah, our teammates that are 8 and 8, 8 and 8, 1 and 7, 5 and 7. I'm just not taking criticism from them. I'm gonna be honest. So it is what it is. We're going to take a breather. That one was definitely, and I am going to mute the chat, by the way. I am going to take that. That's, I don't normally do that, but man, Ball is officially making me mute chat because of how horribly toxic this community is towards ball players. It's crazy. I already avoided them all. Okay, cool, cool. So we will endorse the Ramatra. I would say this one for funsies. What's my peak rank on my main account on tank? It's Diamond 4. And that's with Zarya, Sigma, Diva. Mostly Zarya. So I am not concerned about the other guys, by the way. I'm just moved on. So we're gonna get one more game in and see how we do. Because here's my thing, like when I'm locked in and focused, we get really good games. Like this was a great game. Went 41-2. Like that was super good. Whatever, Austin. Zarya is super simple. Not easy, but simple. Especially compared to the Hammond here. Oh, Austin, that's hilarious.
Tell me you're always right side up.
This is, yeah, biggest thing with Zarya is bubble management. Completely agreed. Mostly don't bubble your teammates unless they are literally going to die without it. That's the biggest thing. Alright. Off-angle engagements. We're going to scout, set up, strike. We have a Roadhog. Our teammates are ready. Yep, saw that one coming. Go ahead and cap point here. We swap Brig. Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't even realize he was in there. That's completely on me for not having headphones on. No worries, Austin. Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate it. Ah, so the counter swapping starts. Come here, Sombra. I hear you. I get hooked here. Yeah, we just leave, Mercy. We just go. Oh. That was actually pretty good. Rach, what did I miss? Fair enough. That's on me. Ah, gotcha. If you still have a screenshot of the message, would you shoot it to me real quick so I know what was said? What do I like about Zarya? I like that I can basically play like another DPS. Dang it. Come on out. Oh, he's just gonna spray those. What am I doing? I took everything they had to get me. Oop. Gotcha, Rach. Thanks for saying that to me. I just sent you a text, by the way. Oh, okay. Okay, I just want to make sure. See, like I said, when I have a good game, I have a good game. Whoops. Nah, they just didn't touch. Crazy. That's right, I turned off chat. I forgot about that. Ah. Of course, it's the brig that counter swapped that got the play. Crin. Oh no, no, no! It's me. She. It was an accidental boop. She wasn't even trying. Oh no. Hey Eric, I appreciate the invite, man. For real, I actually do solo queue intentionally. It makes me the common denominator in my game. So if I'm on a loss streak, it's my fault. If I'm on a win streak, it's my fault. So I appreciate the offer, but I do pretty exclusively solo queue. There's very rare instances where I'll queue with a friend and stuff, but I appreciate the interest, for real. Especially because that means you waited through the 10-minute queue at some point to send that chat, so thank you. All right. We have 12 minutes left in the stream, guys. I cannot squeeze another game in that much time. I'm not going to run late to my wife and kiddos to continue the challenge here. If I can get my stuff to work. So today, I mean, here's the deal. Today we played, how many games? 7? Holy crap, a lot more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. We won 3. So we have had our highest win rate today out of the 3 days. The other 2 days, it was like 25% win rate. Then it was a 15% win rate. And now today, 3 out of 8 is pretty good. Tell Leaf I appreciate his interest. What rank did I end on today? Is that what you're saying? Hit a VOD review? Ooh. So here's the thing. I can VOD review ball, but I don't know what to look for. And the chat delay is too much to go back and forth with. So I as much as I think it's a good idea and a good use of the time, because I can limit the time that way, because I think that's what you guys are kind of pointing at. Yeah, I'm not there. You have a fear of heights on ball. That's probably fair. Right on, Crunchy. Good luck, man. You got Masters 3. That's big. Do something with that, man. Telling you. Depends on which... if you're on console, obviously there's not a league. But if you're on PC, and Masters is something that not everybody achieves. Like, I know that people are like, oh, you're not GM, so you're not... It doesn't matter. Masters is something that's worth bragging on. So good for you, man. Sai, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the offer, but I... I'm being hyper cautious right now. I don't bring anybody into the Discord without knowing who they are really well. So I've seen you in the chat before, but I don't know you, if that makes sense. So, but I do appreciate the interest. Do you think console PC has a big difference? Oh, Colossal. Yeah. It's a completely different game. Completely different. So now I will say that the skill is transferable. So like console to PC, PC to console, you just have to get adjusted to the pacing is what I would say. Have I played on console? Yes. Yep. What's up, Jape? Thanks so much. You waited until the 10-minute follow thing was over. I really appreciate that, man. For real. Thank you. He said you should try practicing some ball slams in practice range or focus more on it in ranked. Yeah. I mean, there's probably some value tomorrow in getting some like tech figured out in the practice range before I got on. I think that's fair. So... Ball slams? Pause. No pause. I said what I said. So, anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. I appreciate you so much for being here, man. I know that things have been really funky in the last little while. Once the warrant is issued for the guy's arrest who has harassed my family, we'll be able to talk a lot more about it, but until then, obviously, I can't. So, I appreciate you guys, man. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if you got some time, around 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time until 5 p.m. Central Time. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.